I am very sorry. We were having some technical difficulties. I hate a fucking technical difficulty. But at any rate, happy Monday, everyone. How are you? I hope your Monday is going well. Hello, Pillow Talk. How are you, babe? And hello, Trini. How are you? Um, Welcome to Monday, everyone. Today has been a pleasant day for me. Other than breaking my fucking nail. Now, mind you, breaking my nail today was a quite hi Black Diamond, good evening. It was very tragic because these are my nails, all 10 of them. These ain't no press on nails, these ain't no uh, gel nails, these ain't no fucking acrylics. These are fingernails that have grown out of my very own body. So it started off like this. Hey Tulsa. Oop, you can't hear? Wait a minute. Can you hear me now? Please let me know. So it started off. I went to the bank, right? And when I got to the bank, I found out that Fenty has been taking money from me. And that really upset me because I'm just like, I haven't bought any Fenty shit. Stop. I don't know how to do a sound check. How do I do this? Someone help. Your college cutie pie is doing good. She is coming home this weekend. I'm going to pick her up on Friday. So, ran by the bank, was upset because, you know, the whole Fenty account thing. And then when I was getting in the car and I pulled the door, my finger slipped, and this is what happened. You hear me? Okay, thank you, Glow. Hey, Glow. Hey, Glow. Hey, Glow. Hey, Glow. So my hand slipped and it broke my nail all the way down to the quick, and it hurt. It did. But what I did was I took some crazy glue and I glued it. And the young lady, yeah, I know we're gonna have a blast. The young lady who does my nails, her name is Jenny. She told me to give it a few days, and I guess I'm gonna go in there and they are gonna have to. Hey, Tawana, happy Monday, Pooh. They're gonna have to take my whole nail off, and they're gonna have to put a fake nail on. And like I said, these are. And look at that blood underneath there, y'all. Wait a minute, where's the fucking camera? Look at that. That's glued on blood. Yeah, I glued some blood on there. But you know, these my nails. And I'm really proud of my nails simply because I used to be a nail biter. And it was a nervous habit. And happy Monday to you, Tulsa. Um, it was a habit. And I stopped. Reason why I stopped biting my nails was because they had put some tips on my nails, and my nails grew out under the tips. And after they grew out under the tips, they soaked them off and they just start putting a gel overlay on my nails. And my nails grew out. And I've been doing this for several years. And they've been longer than this. But I just love the fact that no, I don't have my own hair, but I do have my own fucking nails. So just to know that one of my babies got to go to glory after the quick heals up a little bit, then, it is what it is. But nevertheless, I'm here. Happy Monday. Okay. Um, since my finger is fucked up, this would be the perfect time to discuss hand care. And I wanted to show you all. Oh my God, you all should see this cat. Wait a minute. She is drinking out of the fishbowl. She is drinking out of the fishbowl. And she won't drink her water, but she'll definitely drink some fishbowl water. Really funny. But so the other day, and I think you all were with me about a week ago when I had to go do I had to send Maddie Madison a MoneyGram. I was in CVS and I found this exfoliating cream, well, exfoliating scrub that I wanted to share with you all. Now I use this a lot. Hi Dina. Hey Ronnie. How are you? Happy Monday to you both. So I want to share this with you all. I have two different fragrances, but I'm going to start with the one that I've been using. This was a new fragrance to me, and I absolutely love, love, love it. So this is the company. Okay. Oops. And this is Shea Moisture. It's Superfruit Complex Firming Hand and Body Scrub with mango, butter, and coffee bean extract. Okay. So I've been using this one. And this is the second one I bought at CVS. And I was so excited to be able to find this particular fragrance because I haven't been able to find it in damn near a year. So when I seen it, they only had one left. And I was just like, fuck it, let me buy it. Now, this is my favorite. It's African water, mint, and ginger detox hand and body scrub. It has active charcoal and opaquia extracts. It's for congested and dull skin. Now, I haven't used this one at all because it's so hard to find. The smell of this one is it's minty. It just smells so good. I'm looking at it, and someone has been in it, which means I'm gonna have to let my sons, because I know one of them did it, stay the fuck out my shit. So here it is. Ooh, let me turn it correctly. Fuck. Okay, there we go. All right. This is my absolute favorite. And like I said, this particular scent is really hard to find. So I'm holding on to this tighter than Dick's headband. I love, love, love this fragrance. But what we're going to start off with today is this one. Ooh, okay, wait. Ooh, all right. So when I use this, I mainly use it. I use it in the shower, and I use it from up here all the way down to get you free scrub. I don't know. We're gonna have to discuss that off of here, Tulsa, because I know that um, I have to buy this. So this is wonderful, absolutely wonderful. And like I said, I use it from my neck all the way down. I also use it on my feet and the bottoms of my feet, and I use it on my hands, and it keeps everything very, very soft, very silky. And it's a good way to unclog and decongest your pores. And a lot of people don't know that when you um, when you exfoliate, and you don't need to exfoliate every single day. Now, with something like this, because it is rough. It is rough. But to exfoliate at least two to three times a week would be best because it does slough off old skin, and it just gives your skin it's able it enables your skin to soak in more oil and retain a really beautiful healthy glow, and you can maintain this healthy glow throughout the year. Now, the hardest, especially for us melanated people, is the winter time. You know, I had somebody say to me, "Well, girl, you light skinned, you probably don't get dry." Bitch, fuck you. My skin gets dry. Okay. I get dry. And I had to do something to counteract the dryness. So I found Shea Moisture. I love this company. Um, this company, Shea Moisture, just a little background. It is a black owned company, and this particular company is headquartered out of New York, and they bought Madam CJ Walker's mansion in New York, and they do a lot of things for African American people and bringing in, awesome skincare for us. But, this isn't just for us. You can be Caucasian and use it too. Good skincare does not have a color barrier. So, but what we're going to do today is we're going to do a little sample. And let me just put it up here again. Oop, okay. I have to learn my camera shit. So I am going to go get this water. I'll be back. Okay, so while we're waiting for this water to heat up, I'm going to show you all a few other things that I think you all should potentially get to help with your wintertime skincare regimen. Oh, and all those pictures behind me, I painted those. It's my art wall. So another thing I bought was this Dr. Teal's moisturizing bath and body oil. The scent is eucalyptus and spearmint. Okay. All right. And I also have this. It comes in a larger container. Uh, it's called Bag Balm. Now, back in the days when they would have Bag Balm, they would put it on cows, udders, or any nursing animals' teat. And can you tell her we have a package for her? To keep the nipples and such from chapping on cows and animals, farm animals. Right. Yeah, can you tell Sheila there's a package for her? Because she's texting me, but I can't text her back right now. Last but not least, here we go. These are moisture locking gloves, and they're very soft, they're very cuddly, and I will sleep in these. And it doesn't make your hands sweat. The fiber is really, really awesome. This is the inside. And I sleep in these to keep my hands very soft. So let me go get the water. Okay. So now what we're going to do first is I'm going to take a hair clip and move my weave. Okay, something like that. Well, it's like that one uncooperative flyaway hair. We're going to remove rings and we're going to use this one, which essentially is the same as this one, but two different fragrances. Now, since I fucked my nail up today on my right hand, we're going to use the right hand to work in the scrub. We're not going to use, I'm not going to use both hands. So, oh, and it just smells so good. It's notes of floral. Mm, it's just, it's so soft and it's ladylike. And they say it's super fruit. So we're going to start by soaking this left hand in the water. And we're going to wet my fucked up hand a little. And we're going to get a little glob. And you just rub it on your hand, especially when it starts to get cold outside. You get in that little area down here. Now, I don't want to use this hand because this is the control hand, my right hand, that I fucked up the nail. And I don't want to get it too wet, you know? So you just put it on your hands. You rub around your cuticles in a circular motion. Rub your hand in a circular motion. Get the palms of your hands. You'll be surprised at how soft and supple your hands will be. So we're scrubbing, nice circular motions. You're getting the blood moving and you're getting dry skin off of your hands. Okay, so now it's on here. It has an oil in it, so it feels really good. Get in between your fingers, real good. I crazy glued it. It's good. I can't. Hey, Kiki, Kiki. Okay, so now it's all in my hands. My hands are feeling real good. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna rinse this hand. Now, now I'm gonna show you all a difference. Okay. Now, remember, don't forget I broke my nail on this hand. So this is the hand I just used. Ooh, I got a little on my hand. This is the hand I used to scrub this hand. Now look at this hand. Oh, okay. Nice. It's not oily. And then here goes this hand. It's a clear difference. Hey, Gina. Okay. Now we're going to put this water to the side and we are going to pat dry this hand. Get in between. Now this one didn't get wet on the top. So as you see, it's a noticeable difference. There's been blood being circulated to this hand and it's soft. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the bag balm and I'm not going to use a lot, only about that much. Just about that much. Okay. Apply it to the top of the hand and rub in circles. A lot of people want to just rub shit in, and a lot of people don't know you should really practice with rubbing in circles. That promotes blood circulation. And a lot of people are like, well, you're alive, your blood is circulating. That's true, but it just gives a better outcome. Now, you see the difference? You see, this is the hand that's been nicely scrubbed, blood circulating. This is the hand that hasn't. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the handy dandy glove. Oop, it's wrong glove. Sorry. And I'm going to put it on. So since I'm not going to sleep, I would sleep in both of my gloves. I will be sleeping in the other one tonight. I'll take a shower and moisturize my hand. And, I just don't lay in bed with them on while I'm woke. When I feel myself starting to get sleepy, I put my glove on and I sleep with these gloves on. And it has become second nature because if I have to go to the bathroom, my ass get up and I rip these motherfuckers off and I go to the bathroom, I wash my hands, I put them back on. It seals in moisture and they're very, very, very soft. Now, I got these gloves at Walgreens. I got these gloves at Walgreens and they are just the softest gloves and you can sleep in them. They're soft to the face. So if you sleep like this or whatever, you still have the softness to your hand that, that you could sleep in. It's very cozy. Now, I also had some footies like this, but Black Diamonds College Baby, Madison took them, which means I was never going to get them back. Yeah, I was never going to get them back. So you sleep in these. And this is so important, you guys, to start this now, okay? Start now before the weather. Now, if you're a Midwest person or these gloves I got at Walgreens, but you can probably also find them on Amazon. They are moisture gloves, and I also have another moisture glove, but it has a silicone inlining. And I whip those out when I really need the heavy duty moisturization. They're thick, they're not very comfortable, but they trap in moisture in a different way. And I only pull those bad boys out when absolutely necessary. But if you do this, every night, or maybe at least 3 times a week and sleep in them, and they're not hot. They're not hot gloves. My hands aren't sweating or anything like that. If you do this, especially late fall, early winter, You know how in the wintertime, a lot of times people, the tops of people's hands get a little chapped? Well, that's because the season has changed and your skin is feeling, starting to crack because, it was summertime and, you know, it, your skin was all moist due to, humidity and things like that. So you go from humidity to no humidity, and your skin, like your lips and stuff like that, have the tendencies to, you know, get dry. And you have to remove the dry skin. That's why you get something like this, the Shea Moisture. Okay. When I tell you all this is the best exfoliating scrub I've ever used, I guarantee you all will love this. You can find Shea Moisture at Walgreens. You can find Shea Moisture at CVS. You can find it also at Target. Like I said, I got this one. This is my first time using this fragrance. Okay. But this one is the ultimate for me. Okay. This is my ultimate, my most favorite. I love anything with mint. So, what I would do is, excuse me. Okay, I'm back. What I would do is, yeah, I would use my exfoliating rag, clean my body, use the scrub, and then use an oil and pat dry. And that's basically my everyday regimen if I take a shower every day. I'm not going to sit here and say that I do because I don't. Hey, can you do me a favor? Can you pour this out? Thank you. So, when you are doing skincare, especially as a melanated person, you need to start before the fall gets colder, before winter comes. I'm not trying to sit here and toot my own horn, but my skin is dope and it stays that way all year round because I really work on it. So, but anyway, y'all, so we had the glove on. So, and this has only been on about 3, 5 minutes. And look, you can tell the difference. Okay. You can tell the difference. It's nice. I mean, my hands are soft regardless, but you can tell that, you know, um, this is a softer, more. Hey, Alex, can you open up that bottle of champagne? Thanks, son. It's a softer and suppler hand. It's a hand that you want to hold. It's a hand that you want to touch you. So just imagine your entire body feeling like that. Yeah, you see the difference, Black Diamond? This is the unscrubbed hand. This is the scrubbed hand. A lot more blood flow, circulation going to it, and it just in general feels really good. And these gloves for your hands for the winter, fall, winter, you all will thank me. You'll be like, holy shit, she was right. Again. All right. Now, you guys, we have to go to the kitchen and put these lamb chops in the oven. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. My arm can't fit back here. Okay, there we go. All right, hold on. Yay. Now I was making some fresh croissants and I needed them to proof, and they have proofed. See that? So they proofed, and I'm gonna pop them back in the oven and let them finish proofing. And voila, the dining room table is clean again. Okay. This goes in my room. I am a firm believer that everything has a place and you should put everything back in said place. I don't like leaving anything out of place because if I can't find something or something like that, my irritation level will get very high. Okay. So, everyone, we're gonna, okay, now, Black Diamond, with you being insulin dependent, it will probably be best for you to exfoliate. Hey, Miami. Yes, Miami, I'm cooking lamb chops. Hold on. Hold on. I am doing lamb chops wrapped in bacon, croissants, and I still have spinach. I still have greens, so I'll probably eat some greens. And, you know, so here's to you guys. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's go. Let me open up this bacon. Mhm. Okay. Cookie sheet. Parchment paper. There. Rubber gloves. Right. Seasonings. Gibson's. Onion powder. Garlic powder. Actually, I'm going to switch that up for this all-purpose seasoning and black pepper. Finely ground black pepper. Okay. Let's get all the lids off and get this done so these can go in the oven and I can sit the fuck down. All right. And bacon. Really simple. You don't want to, do too much. Don't need to over season. It's called keeping it simple. And these are some nice sized lamb chops. And these will cook. And they're not going to take long to cook either. Ugh. Oh, let me get my hand. My glove or gloves. I really don't like touching meat, be it chicken, fish, real kind of funny. And I don't like the feeling of it on my hands. So I like to you know, keep my hands free and clear. Okay. Kind of got to be a little heavy with the garlic, especially on lamb, because lamb really, really absorbs the garlic real good. Okay. Okay. All right. Black pepper. Other side. Yeah, you guys. So, other than me fucking up my nail today, all in all, today has been really good. And I hope you all's today has been good also. Whew. I'm going to be sneezing very shortly. Bear with me. And last but not least, some onion powder. I like to do my onion powder just hand because we already used garlic. So, next, I'll take bacon. Okay, here goes the sneeze. Woo. You gonna take the bacon, take a lamb chop, wrap bacon around the lamb chop, just like that. That's one done. Pull it tight too. So when you pull it tight, it covers. I have this extra little piece, so we're just gonna smack it right there. You start, pull, hold it, pull kind of tight, and wrap. If a little comes off, just play with it. You know, little pieces of bacon have come off. You know how bacon breaks, like how this did. Take it, cover, place on the cookie sheet. Yeah, so I really hope that you guys check out, seriously, the Shea Moisture. This way with it. The Shea Moisture exfoliating scrub. And you all start now taking care of exfoliating and getting your hands and your skin winter ready. And for my lovies out there who are insulin dependent, go buy it and start exfoliate. Always start at the thicker end of the chop. Start exfoliating and heavy moisturizing of your skin so you don't have to be dry. Okay. And you know, you all, they have socks that are like that. They're almost like microfiber. So if you get those also and start moisturizing your feet, start moisturizing your hands and whatnot. Oh, so this is a nice piece of fat. Oh, look at that, you all. Nice little coverage. You have to start early. And one more to wrap, you guys. One more. Bring it on back around. Voila. Okay. See how quick that was? Now, things will go back in the cabinet. Quick and easy. So, gotta wipe this off. So, here we go. Wipe like that. Put it up. Wipe my garlic down. Wipe this down. Wipe. Okay. So now we have the shit done. And I'm gonna take these croissants out that have proof. Now these are fresh croissants. You see how they rose and they're nice and proofed. I'm not putting these back in the oven yet. I'm gonna leave these out with some parchment paper over them. But now we're gonna hit this bacon with some more garlic salt, or powder, not salt. All right. And we're gonna hit it with a little parsley. No, Dina, I did not make it to Whole Foods. Once I cracked my nail, that was the end of my day. I'll try again tomorrow. I'll try again tomorrow. Because breaking my nail was, oh, excuse me. Breaking my nail was a bit much. I was like, what the fuck? And I was on the phone with one of my girlfriends when it happened. And I didn't mean to be rude, but I hung up on her so fast because it happened so quick. I was just like, this couldn't possibly be real. This is horrible. This is absolutely horrible. Okay. And I want to let you all see what they look like before I cook them in. Oh man. Okay. Handy dandy spice cabinet. All right. Now, hold on. I'll show you all what they look like prior to going in. Hold on. Settings. Camera. Okay. Here we go. Here they go. Lamb chops wrapped in bacon. And now I am going to proceed to wait for my oven to get hot. And I'm going to put them in the oven. And we have the cover. keep the rest of this bacon. God bless. Maddie's doing good. She's coming home. I'm going to pick her up this Friday. And have her home for the weekend so she can get some of her mother's home cooking, you know. So right. All right, they're in the oven. And just like that. Oh, here, look at my flowers for a minute. I have to go to the bathroom. Yeah, I am. He's in the bathroom. And I had to go to the other bathroom. Hi, my babies. I'm back. So, yes, the lamb chops are in. The croissants are still sitting here on the stove, right here. I'm going to let them continue to proof. And we are going to go to the lady lounge and drink champagne. What a fucking day. I love you all. I wish you all were here to have a fucking cocktail with me. The fuck? Okay, wait. Now, my light switch is so far behind my refrigerator and my arm is so fucking fat. Ah, okay. Boy, my hand just feels so nice and smooth, you guys. Oh, man. There's so many things to have to do. People, I think, understand. People sometimes think that all I do is just lay around and have cocktails all day long. Oh, man. Ah, this fucking weave. Oh, my God. Whew. Ugh. Oh, there. Oh, hello, my sisters, and maybe if I have any brothers in here, hello, brothers, and hello, people in the bushes. I love you just as much. You're here, okay? I'm not one of those people gonna be like, oh, y'all need to come out the motherfucking bushes and say something. Hey, what's up, TJ? Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Namaste. Yeah, I'm not one of those people who be like, oh, come out the bushes and show your face. Maybe you don't want to. Maybe you just want to be where you are and just, But I do ask that you all hit the like button, please. Yes, please hit the like button. I would deeply appreciate that. It's very meaningful. Oh, yeah. So the lamb chops are in the oven. They are wrapped in bacon and garlic. They're going to cook down. And while they are cooking down, I can eat macaroni because I still have macaroni left from the other day. I still have some greens left. Hold on, you guys. I need to plug up. Okay. Oh, we got my fault. My is on. Yeah, so I still have macaroni left from the other day. So I am probably um, gonna eat macaroni. I still have some greens left. I'm gonna pop these mashed potatoes in, these garlic mashed potatoes. They are actually pre-made. I do not thank you for saying God bless me because I did sneeze earlier. I'm just gonna dress them up with some butter. You know, need a little. Hi, how are you? Harkin TV. Happy Monday. I'm gonna dress them up with some butter, a little salt, some pepper. We got the fresh croissants. And I'm gonna tell you all something. You all go to Trader Joe's, right? Or Whole Foods. In the freezer section where they have breads, they have uncooked, frozen croissants. Now, you all are here in the lady lounge. So I know you all are a classy bunch of motherfuckers. Okay? I know you're classy. Fresh croissants for a Sunday brunch that you want to cook at home go over so well. 8 come in a pack, right? Like I said earlier, you take the croissants, you lay some parchment paper on a cookie sheet, you put the frozen croissants on the cookie sheet, okay? And spray them with some Pam. Just lightly spray them and put them in the oven, not on. The oven does not have to be on. Now, you could do this like right before you go to bed. Like, say, for instance, you go to bed 11, 12 o'clock at night. Do it, put them in the oven the night before with the oven off. Go to sleep like this with your mouth open and let them proof overnight. When you get up the next morning, go to the bathroom, wash your hands, go to your kitchen, pull them out of the oven. You'll see that they have risen. It's risen. It's risen. So it will rise, and then you cut your oven on to 350. Now, you know, most Black people, we cook everything at 350. It doesn't make a fucking difference. That is our number. All right. I play that shit in the lottery all the time. So you let the oven get hot. Then you put the croissants back into the oven. Once you put the croissants back into the oven, they will bake. And the beautiful smell of dough and yeast, the sweetness will permeate your whole house, and you will feel like you're in France. Vive la France. So, yes, try it. They have them at Trader Joe's. This is why it's a lot. I'm 10 years in on my husband. Yes, Gina. Yes, yes, yes. Here's to you, Pooh. But yeah, I want you all, you know, I don't want to consider these like assignments, but I would like for you to video it. If you ever go to the store looking for some shit that I ask you all to try, and if you all try it, thank you so much. That means that means you actually trust what the fuck I'm talking about, you know, and that means a lot to me. Hold on, let me calm this light. Oh, I was back. I told you I was coming back. I did. So, yeah, that means you guys trust me enough to, you know, try the products that I have suggested. And it's not just going to be beauty products, it is going to be anything that I like that I think you might like too. Now, there are people who have, like Princess, um, Please remember House of the Princess. If you have not followed her, House of the Princess, the House of the Princess, the House of the Princess. My fault. Oh Lord, that girl will kill me. Um, she has been to my house and she knows how fierce of a cook I am. And I'm not even gonna lie. If I have to, I'm just gonna suck my own dick with this one. I'm a badass cook. I ain't gonna lie to you. Motherfucker, you come here to visit, you be like, I'm just gonna stay on this couch for a month because a bitch cook. I really do. But those croissants and the croissants are better than those Pillsbury croissants. These croissants shit. And when I say shit on Pillsbury croissants, shit on them. You know, just the fact that you're proofing your dough and, in your oven and then, and they turn out freaking perfect. They're a nice size and they have the flakiness and the butteriness and they are nothing like Pillsbury croissants. Pillsbury croissants is something, just a quick late night, quick dinner type thing, but these croissant, I'm gonna just say it like the French do, croissant. Um, the ones that you get at Trader Joe's that you proof yourself, these are the ones that you do for brunch or you're doing dinner, you're doing a really nice dinner, they are absolutely perfect. You know what? Did my son throw out the box? Let me go see if the box is thrown out. Hold on. Come here, kid. Come here. Okay, I went and looked in the kitchen, you guys. Apparently, my son asked and threw the box out, but it's all good. Um, they are pre-made croissants in the freezer section. Thank you so much, Black Diamond. Yes, please hit the like button, the share button, the button, but I appreciate that. And I really appreciate you guys being here. You all are fucking awesome. But yeah, those croissants, and I learned about those croissants from my mom. My mom did a breakfast or some shit one day, and she had proofed the croissants. And I'm like, oh, mommy, these croissants aren't done. She goes, oh, yeah, they're fresh croissants. I'm like, you made croissants? Because, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. My mama, if you think I can cook, I ain't got shit on my mom. I done seen my mama do some shit. And I thought that motherfucker was like Julia Childs reincarnated. I'm like, God damn, girl. Okay, I see you. She's a bad motherfucker in that kitchen. But my mother is the one who told me about the frozen croissants. Thank you, Black Diamond. I appreciate you, sweetie. Um, and they are at Trader Joe's. And she told me where they were. One day my mom had a doctor's appointment and I took her and we stopped at Trader Joe's and she bought me a pack and I read the instructions and I cooked them for breakfast that Sunday. And I did eggs, croissants, bacon. I did cheese, I did cheesy grits. I did some corned beef hash. Um, and needless to say, my breakfast turned out phenomenal, phenomenal. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I'm a badass bitch when it comes to that kitchen shit. I could do that shit with my eyes closed. But you know what I'm gonna share with you all? I know it's gonna sound crazy, but just bear with me, okay? I love it when you bear with me. You remember how the three bears, Goldilocks and the three bears, and Goldilocks went into the bear's house, like being mad, intrusive, and on like basically breaking and entering. Okay. That bitch was breaking and entering. So she was basically like a criminal in the woods. You know, if the bitch was looking for help, she shouldn't have ate that porridge. She shouldn't even tasted it. Okay. But I found out what porridge really was. And I make it for my kids. Sometimes when I cook a breakfast, I'm gonna cook breakfast when Maddie is here because Maddie will appreciate her mama's breakfast. I'm gonna do it on a Saturday though, because we have to get back on the road Sunday to get her back to school. Porridge. Eat this shit. If you get some white cornmeal, like the shit you fry your fish with, white cornmeal, a yellow cornmeal, okay? Either one of those. And you take 1 part milk and I use French vanilla cremate coffee cream. Mix those together in a pot. Keep the heat on low. Put a little water in it too. Add some butter. Just stir it. When it starts to give a little bubble, add either the white or yellow cornmeal and stir and stir. And as it thickens, cut the heat down even more. Now, I have a secret. It's called vanilla bean paste. Okay? You can put a dollop of that in there. Stir it, and then you see all those little black vanilla beans in it. It's the perfect sweetness. And it just tastes so good. And my kids go fucking bonkers for it. They're just like, oh my God, mommy. Maddie be like, girl, you play too much. I'm like, girl, I know, right? But yeah. But if any of you ever in Chicago and you wanna eat, you can call me. I will cook. And then maybe we'll go out for dinner the next day. Because if one thing, Chicago got some restaurants. And ever since Princess put me up on this restaurant that we went to like 2 weeks ago, oh my fucking God, it's called Venture or is it Virtue? Princess is gonna have to give the correct you dig on that. But I had some motherfucking chicken gizzards and dirty rice. That shit was so good. I mean, y'all know how gizzards be chewy and shit. These gizzards were not chewy. And I was telling the ladies that we were with, and they were all so fabulous and friendly and so kind. I was like, this man brines these gizzards in something. He brines them in something. And then I was thinking, I was like, I wonder if it's like, he wouldn't tell me, but he said they do brine. And in them grinding them like that, excuse me. Hello? Yeah, you okay? Oh, well, text you on a line. Hey, guys, it's Maddie. Oh, yeah, I'll tell your dad to pick up. Yes. Okay.
Basically, you gotta tell me how I was as a baby.
How you were as a baby? That's the assignment?
Yeah, like my temperament.
Oh my God, Maddie. Oh,
for human development.
oh, it's for your
Just get
human
back to me,
development
Mom.
class. Well, I will tell you this. You were the closest thing to perfect that I had ever seen in a child.
Mama, you gotta be realistic.
I am being realistic. I am being realistic. You did not cry. You were not a crybaby. You never had an ear infection. Um, you were a very happy baby. You were loved. We didn't sit around holding you. You knew how to play by yourself. You obeyed. If I told you like a hot no, you wouldn't touch it. You would look at me like, is this bitch lying? But you would walk away from it. You had a very good imagination. You weren't a bad baby at all. None of you all were crybabies. And you never had colic or any of that. None of my kids had colic because that's probably because of breastfeeding. No ear infections. You catch a little cold here and there, but you were a real trooper. You like to have books read to you. You liked watching your shows, and then you branched off into starting to watch Black Diamond said, "Hi, my college cutie pie." She said, "Hello." You were a really good kid. I'm not even gonna sit here and just like, I'm not just telling you this because you're my daughter, because I'll drag you. You were a really good, great little kid. I don't even know what else to say. And not only were you a great little kid, you're even a greater young woman.
Mom.
So
Thank you.
yeah, you were dope. So is that enough?
Yeah, but I'll just call you again later if I need any help. Could you just send some photos of the cat to me when you're done?
And send photos of the cats. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Mom.
I love you too, my dear. Bye.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao. Ooh, that girl does something to me, y'all. Ooh, Lord. She just does something. Oh, Lord have mercy. Hold on. Oh, ooh, shit. She does something to my soul. I love her so much. I love my kids. Okay. All right. Ah, those kids. Between cooking and cleaning, my kids are my joys. But yeah, see, she just threw my shit off. What was I talking about? Mm. Uh, yeah, but I forgot what I was even talking about. You see, Maddie just makes me forget everything. But I guess she has a human development class, and oh, this is peach Bellini, just so you all know. It's just a little mixture. I think I've showed it to you all before. And you just add it to champagne. And hey, TC Banks. And it just gives a perfect Bellini. A two-girl. Yes, 9 and 15. Little girls are fucking magical. They really are. And, that's my little nigga. I love her. I love her to pieces. I don't think kids be understanding how much parents actually love them. They be like, oh, I understand. I appreciate it. They don't really get it until they actually become parents themselves. And when they become parents themselves, then they be like, Oh, okay. Okay, so you starved yourself to death so I could eat. All right, I understand now because they might have to do it themselves. It's true. Mm. Oh, okay. It didn't go bad, but no. It just smells so good. I'm all the way up in the lake lounge, and I can smell just the goodness. You know, I can smell the goodness. But I am. Yeah, kids don't know. Kids have no fucking clue. Kids have no clue. But my kids pretty much make me happy. You know what I mean? Um, I ain't got shit bad to say about them. I mean, they get on my nerves. This is for like show, but I'm not. Oh, excuse me. I'm not. I'm very grateful. I really am, and I am extremely humble just with um my life, some of the things that I've gone through, and my children, my family, my hold on, y'all. There's a car outside. Wait a minute, y'all. This a good little motherfucker. He doing too much movement in his front seat. Y'all know I'm nosy. Okay, he might be waiting for somebody. I was just trying to love my baby. Let's get about that little girl. I mean, I understand. I understand. Um, like I said, my kids mean a lot to me, and now that I have, my YouTube page, the Lady Lounge. That's why I'm appreciative to you all. I'm appreciative to anyone who stops by. I'm appreciative to anyone who watches the replays. It's just really dope. Everything is very humbling, and I just think you all are fucking awesome. You know that? My kids are 24, 20. Oh, you got four? Wow. That's a nice little gap between that 20 and that 9-year-old, Miss Gina. Mm-hmm. I know what you was doing, Miss Gina. That's a nice little age gap, Gina. Wow. You was practically through. You were like, you know what? I'm gonna do it again. But I ain't mad at you. Just the whole parenthood thing for me is, I ain't always been the best parent, and I can openly admit that. I had to tell one of my kids once, I'm like, hey, y'all don't come with instructions. There's no instructions on parenting. And what I have learned is sometimes you parent how you have your sister's kids. Okay, God bless you. Okay, that's dope. Well, if your sister's kids got you, they got the best person in the world. Here's to you. But they don't come. Kids don't come with manuals, and I think a lot of kids see um surroundings and such, and sometimes the surroundings they see aren't always the best surroundings, so they don't make the best decisions as parents. But also, it could be people who like grew up in decent ass shit and still don't make the best decisions as parents. You know, I am one of those. It's all trial and error, you know, and um, learning, because just as you have to, your children are learning. You know, a lot of people like, kids got to learn, kids got to learn, kids got to learn. It's not just the kids have to learn, parents have to learn too. You know, you don't go from being, you know, no kids to having kids and just knowing everything. You know, it's just like you learn, you know, and the more kids I had, and you know, going through some trials and tribulations in life, I learned, you know, some things, and my kids learned. And and when my kids learn, especially my oldest son, ain't nothing new under the sun. You know, my son was just like, man, I'm gonna stop playing with you. He was like, cause you figure everything out. I'm like, boy, I did it before you, and I probably did it better than you. And even if I thought I was getting over on my mom, but sometimes I don't think my mom even let me know that she knew. Because sometimes you gotta let kids just dig that little hole themselves, you know. But my mom used to be like, your ass think you slick. You think you slick. And I remember my mother used to say all those cool ass mama things like hard head, make a soft ass, and you know all that shit. And I'd be like, the fuck she talking, man? She don't get the fuck out of my face, this dumb ass shit. And then you have kids and they get older, and you be like, sorry, mom. Sorry I put you through all that shit. Because now your kids are doing it to you. Always remember the sins of the parent are revisited through the children. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Black Diamond. I got my 7 musketeers here. If y'all haven't hit that like button, please hit it. I appreciate it. I sure do. I sure do. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, we're going to go check on these lamb chops in a minute. Ooh, so I found out, y'all, that Law and Order 3 hour special is coming on Thursday at 7 o'clock. Central Standard Time. I'm Central Standard Time, and like the East Coast time, Eastern Standard Time is coming on at 8. Okay, because like up in New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia, Vermont, you know, Delaware, all in those areas, they news come on at 11 o'clock. Our news come on at 10 o'clock in Chicago. Oh, well, thank you, Black Diamond. Okay, baby, do your job. You need to talk to Princess so she can, because I only have one mod. Okay, I only have one mod. I asked one of my girlfriends to do it. She cursed me out. She was like, no, 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 no. I don't want to be a mod. I was like, okay, chill, chill. Don't bite my head off. You know, I'm like, ooh. She was like, I've seen some things. I'm like, okay. So yeah, but Delaware, is that where you are? Delaware is so fucking beautiful. You know what I really like? Actually, not even like. You know what I love about the fucking East Coast? Like in I have 2 mods. Who are my 2 mods? Because I'm only supposed to have one. I'm only supposed to have one. Please don't upset me. I'm only supposed to have one. Okay. Okay, you have a wrench. Okay. All right. So it's just you and Princess, correct? Okay. So, um, I love the East Coast, like the Pennsylvania, Connecticut, like upstate New York, um, Maine, like Boston. Because when you're driving there, if you're already on the East Coast, because when I lived on the East Coast, I would drive. Okay, as long as it's you, baby, I'm cool. As long, if you're driving and you're going through like Pennsylvania in the late fall before winter, and Pennsylvania is hilly, you know, I had never seen a fall that looked so fall. It looked like it looks like a Norman Rockwell painting in like Pennsylvania and all up there. It's just, you be driving on the highway and it got woods and forests on each side. And it's these colors of yellows and greens and what, like, it might be a few green plant, trees left, but it's yellows and reds and oranges and, you know, some trees have completely died and it's brown and it's so picturesque. It almost doesn't look real. You know, fall and winter are my favorite times of year because I cook more. Detroit is pretty too. Detroit is pretty too because when I went to Detroit a few months, it was last year. Was it last year or was it earlier this year? I don't remember. No, it was this year. I went to go see EPMD and Nas. He was so good, and Nas is so fine. Hi, hi. um, thank you so much. um, just seeing all that beauty, you know what I mean? I really, 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 really love fall and winter. It's like, I'm a sweatpants. Oh wow, okay. Just just the trees, the being able to wear a nice sweatshirt, some cozy boots. I love snow, shit like that. Winter, fall and winter, favorite times of year. And you know what I really like about fall? I like fall rain, that cold rain, and it's always good if it's a cold rain like on a Friday. You done had a long ass week. It's a Friday night. It done temperature done dropped. It's about 40 motherfucking degrees, and ain't hardly no leaves on the trees, and you get this good late fall rain before the winter, and you can come home and cook. You know what I mean? That's my shit. That's the type of shit that makes me happy. Come in and make like a pot of chicken and dumpling soup or some chicken noodle soup. I make a mean fucking chicken noodle soup with some cornbread, you know, and you can sit in the house all weekend, Friday and Saturday, and eat. And Sunday, good hearty Sunday dinner or watch football, get your laundry done. That's the shit I like. Now, someone said to me once, someone's like, I, I don't understand why you go to the laundromat. I was like, she's like, you got a little bit too much money to be going to the laundromat. Let me explain something to you. Give a fuck how much money I have or don't have. I'm always gonna do my own motherfucking laundry. I am. I like doing my laundry because it's gonna get done how I want it done. I like cleaning my own house. I can hire someone to clean my house. Fuck. I got cursed out for getting ready to hire Maddie a housekeeper for her dorm room. So I can do it if I want to. Don't want to do it. I want to be able to cook for my family. I want to be able to clean for my family. These things mean a lot to me. These things mean a lot to me, you know, and it all go like I'm cool with the summer. Spring, it just be a little bit too rainy all the time. I like summer because, I travel in the summer. But baby, fall and winter, love it. Love it. It's just winter is so clean to me. It's so sterile. It's cold. You know, what I like is being in bed on a Saturday in the afternoon. Get up Saturday morning, make breakfast, have me some coffee, make a real good breakfast for the kids. And then I will get my coffee and I will get my cigarettes and I will go get back in my bed. And I will turn to channel 11, PBS here in Chicago. Every place got the PBS channel, the channel that Sesame Street and shit come on. And I lay in bed and watch cooking shows all day. And I sit there, I got a notebook and I write shit down on pause and I need shit. That's what I like to do. That's my shit. I shop more in the winter. People be like, I got girlfriends, they be shopping their asses off in the summer. I don't. Because first of all, I don't wear a lot of clothes. Anyway, you see what I got on right now? I'll wear this shit in the dead of winter. Because I'll put a fur coat on top of it and a pair of Uggs and I'll just be out here. But I'm not real clotesy. I'm not one of those clotesy chicks. I'm a shoe bitch. Shoe game strong and hard like a dick. Okay. But you know, just to lay in bed and just watch my cooking shows and be on the phone with my girlfriends or my homeboys call and we talk sports and talk shit. That works for me. That works for me. I enjoy that. You miss wintry living. I don't think I could. I don't think I could just do like non-winter. I don't know. I've been out in California. Like I can't even count how many times I've been to California. But being in California, like during Christmas time, and seeing people with Christmas decorations and shit all in front of their house, it ain't cold. It ain't a bit of motherfucking snow. It ain't even a little dirty snow. It just doesn't give me Christmassy feel. I just be like, this ain't no Hallmark movie shit. I don't like this. I need cold. If I can't get snow during Christmas, I need cold shit. That cuddle weather. I cuddle with my motherfucking blanket and just watch TV all day. And during the winter, I make my kids fresh fucking hot chocolate. When I say fresh, I mean fresh hot chocolate. I fucking melt the chocolate my fucking self and I add cream to it and sugar and I just stir it and I give them big ass marshmallows. My kids were like, "You're the best, mom." I'm like, "You too grown for me to be doing all this shit still." But I do because it's a labor of love. Same thing here in Florida, Chicago winter or Detroit. Well, I know how Detroit winters be. Hell, Detroit is our neighbor. And if you from Detroit or Chicago, you know, Ohio, these winters are different. But I ain't even gonna lie to you, Chicago winters be so motherfucking cold. That's like when Jesse Smollett it said he was outside and he got beat up and all that other shit. I knew that motherfucker was lying. Ooh, I knew that motherfucker was lying. I was like, that nigga lying his little yellow ass off. Ain't nobody black outside this time of night with all this cold ass weather. I knew he was telling a big ass story. I knew it. Ah, let's go check this food, you guys. I knew Jesse Smollett was lying. I mean, it's cold in Chicago when they have the police making people, homeless people, go inside. You know, it's cold. And this lying ass motherfucker want to talk about he went to Subway. I heard that story. And I was like, this motherfucker lying. Oh, y'all, it smells so good. Oh, shit. Hold on, y'all. Ooh, ooh, I don't want to. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh, I got to show y'all. Oh, they look so good. I'm so proud. Oh, I'm so sorry, you all. When I don't have my phone case on my phone, the slightest touch just fucks it up. So hold on. Wait a minute. More. Oh, y'all got to see this. This shit looks so good. Camera. Da-da, da-da. Oh, wee. Oh, that's a good cookie. Mm, mm. Oh, it smells so. I'm gonna go on the back porch so I can smoke a cigarette. Oh, it smells good. Oh my God. Yo, wait real quick. Hold on, you all. Look at this shit. Hold on, you guys. I had to cut my camera off for a moment. Look at this. I want to cut them down a little. Ooh. All right. I'm back. Ooh, I can't wait to take these motherfuckers out and take a picture. Take a picture, nigga. No, I'm not going on the back porch. We're going back to the lady lounge. I don't feel like getting bit. Ooh, and wrapping them in that bacon just did wonders. Make it for my baby. Not hot chocolate from scratch. Any good hot, even if you using like that Swiss Miss powdered chocolate, you can add a little Hershey's chocolate to it and thicken it up, and it'll be just fine. Everything gonna be all right. Oh. Ah. Okay, you guys. I don't want to touch the wrong fucking thing. I don't want to leave you. Don't leave me. Don't want to leave you. Okay, wait a minute. Don't leave me, girl. That was my shit. Please stay with me tonight. Oh, that was my song. I'm gonna have to listen to that when I get off of here. If you take your love away from me, I'll go crazy. I'll go insane. If you take your love away from me. Now, one of my girlfriends, Delaware people don't know. They don't know what. Shit. I know Delaware people know cold. Shit. He cold as my son in Vermont. My son showed me. I'm gonna tell you. He showed me a picture of outside. It looked like a postcard. I was like, what? This shit is beautiful. I have to get up to Vermont to go see my number 3 and 4. You know, I give my kids numbers. The winters in the Midwest. Winters in the Midwest is fucking crazy. I remember my girlfriend Tracy, swear before Jesus Christ, this bitch called me. It was May. It was May. She called my house phone and said, I'm getting ready to call you. I'm getting ready to video call you. I want you to see something. Now, I'm thinking that she's going to show me something that her dog is doing. I was like, okay. All right. I answer. She goes to her window and showed me this much motherfucking snow outside her house, and it was May. I was like, are you shitting me? I'm telling you, anywhere where there's a lake, not an ocean, a motherfucking lake, the weather is going to be ridiculous. Lakes hold fucking evil powers in them, I'm telling you. Tracy showed me the video, and it was snow, and it was May. It was May. I was like, girl, where you at? She was at home. But you know, you just have to ask, because if it's May in Chicago, it's May. It's May every place else too. But there was snow in May. You know, the Midwest weather is crazy. But you know where else is really pretty? Seattle. I lived in Seattle for a little while. That Pacific, what they call it, the Pacific Northwest, I love it up there. But I don't think I could live up there. It doesn't get enough sunshine. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. All that darkness remains. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. This house just ain't no home. Every time she goes away. Yeah, that's how you feel in Seattle every day. I know. Yeah, it's very depressing, but it's beautiful. But I couldn't live there anymore. It's very depressing. What you do there? Absolutely. You want to know what I did there, Gina? I'm not gonna lie to my sub family. I lived off of the nigga. I did. And then we broke up. We broke up because I started talking to one of my exes who was living in Seattle also, but he was playing basketball for the Seattle Supersonics. So I had to weigh my options. Do I want you or do I want him? I'd rather go with the basketball player. I'm just being honest. And me and him broke up, and I moved back to Chicago because he was from Chicago, but he was playing there. Yeah. Now you know. But it was beautiful there. It was beautiful. I used to love going to this place called Pike's Market. Oh man. Any type of seafood you would ever think of. Oh, you can smell the food from here. It's so good. I don't want to cook them too much, but I knock the heat down, let the bacon cook a little bit more. It smells very effervescent in there. I'm a badass fucking cook. Like seriously. I'm bad. You know it. Oh man, but yes, is is the one that has the video. I don't know what you're talking about, Gina. And just so you know, if any of you all would ever like to come up, I mean, I don't know how to bring you up. I would have to have like Black Diamond do it. You always anybody welcome to come up, so I don't care. Um, that's just me. It rains a lot, which is why it's called the Emerald City. Always green. Look at you, Black Diamond, teaching us something. Class is in session. Black Diamond teacher is in the head of the class. I didn't know that. I did not know that they called it the Emerald City. Here's to you, Black Diamond. Not only are you one of my moderators, you're also bringing education. This is a very educational group. We always sharing something and helping one another with knowing something. Look what Princess did last night. She told us about some great documentaries. See, sharing is caring. If we don't help each other with recipes and beauty shit and just talk shit, we ain't helping one another. And we nice to one another too. Shit. Uh-uh. We can't be mean over here. That shit causes wrinkles. I did not know that was called the Emerald City, but it do rain like a motherfucker. And they said during like the holiday season, they said Seattle had a very high SUI rate. I don't want to say the whole word because I'm just learning some shit on YouTube, but they have a really big rate of that there. And there's a lot of bridges, and it's always somebody like jumping off those motherfuckers. Technology to bring anyone up. Princess has to do that. Well, Princess be around, but Princess be back in the bushes and shit. Be quiet. Or somebody came in my chat one day and said some bullshit. Princess popped out like, "Hey, bitch." They use Man, that fish market, Pike Peaks Market. When I tell you, they got any type of motherfucker, they got fish in there that you would see a fish. You like, what the fuck is that? They got fish galore. And other than like Maine or Maryland, anything coastal, they got great seafood. Now, I can honestly say that seafood is better in Seattle than it is in California. But all on the East Coast, down the East Coast line, seafood is, I don't know, the seafood is better on the East Coast, you know. And I really, really, really want to try to plan something for, you know, um, my sub family to see if you all will want to maybe do something. Not this year, maybe 2023, maybe in the fall around October, like go to Martha's Vineyard or something, go up there for a wine test. And I would have to figure some things out, and just hang out, go like clamming and shit like that. I really I want us to do real classy things, real classy. I love it. That's what's, they have so many samples, and it's not just fish there. They have all sorts of shit. They got like people who make fresh jams and preserves and all. It's just wonderful. Like I could go to Seattle and spend like a week there. A man, let me tell you something. I haven't been to Maryland in a long, long time. But I had a fucking crab cake in Maryland. It was one fucking crab cake. It was about this thick. It was a nice size round. and it was so fucking good. And I forgot it was like a white company. It wasn't no fancy tablecloth restaurant. That month, I wish I could remember. It's been so many years. I went up there. That fucking crab cake was so good, you know. But certain places have certain things. Go to Maine for lobster, Baltimore for crab cakes. Like just each region in the United States feels, was it feels? I don't remember. Gina, don't get me lying, Gina. Um, I don't remember, but I know the fucking crab cakes were off the fucking meat rack. I was just like, this is crazy. Just really good. Really, really good. And what else? Like Maine has lobster. Maine lobster. They clam chowder in Maine and like Boston, around up that area. Off crazy. Fucking crazy. Um, when I lived in New York, I would take day trips. I would get in my car and I would leave and I would go to Philadelphia. I remember I went to Philadelphia and the first thing I had to have was a Geno's cheesesteak. And, when you talk to people from Philadelphia, they be like, oh no, that Geno's and Pets ain't shit. I know someplace that's even better. So those are the people that you actually have to listen to because they live there. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna laugh. Geno's was fire to me. I was just like, stop. This shit is wonderful. New York slices of pizza. I mean, the first time as an adult, I was in New York and I had a calzone for the first time ever. I had never I had never heard of a calzone. That shit was so good, and I love New York slices. I love New York slices. Pizza there is an art because here in Chicago, we do thin slices of pizza, but we do those thick ass pan pizzas and like one slice from a restaurant here called Giordano's or Lou Malnati's, like one slice, you're fucking full. It's a fucking meal, you know. I just one of the things for me about traveling is I love to try the food of that state. You know what I mean? Because a bitch be hungry. Yeah. And I just want to try it. The East Coast has never done me wrong food wise. It hasn't. And I really want to go down to Miami. I want to go to Florida because I want to go to Little Haiti and eat there. I haven't been to Miami in years. Um, yeah, Gina's playing too much. I want to be able to travel and eat, they are really letting off fireworks here. Just, I love regional foods, you know what I mean? But the places that are closest to my heart, food wise, Mississippi and motherfucking New Orleans. Mississippi and New Orleans. My mother is born in Mississippi. Uh-oh. My family, that's where my family is from. And a lot of, even though I can get real fancy with my cooking, I'm a real live soul food ass girl, you know. Well, girl, it ain't so safe in Chicago either. God got me, you know. A bitch would travel for some food, but the South with food for me, you know. That's is nothing. For me, my favorite foods are soul food, then French, then Mexican, then all sorts of seafoods, and I love Jamaican food. I love Japanese food. I love Indian food. Ooh, okay. But soul food, like some hog head cheese, some hot hog head cheese, and saltine crackers with a Coca Cola, you know. Ugh, ugh. Somebody outside going, ugh, so nasty. Fuck. Um, some hog head cheese, some liver. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Where's my car? I'm back. Sorry about that. But yeah, soul food for me is wait, when I was saying I ate local food almost every day. I mean, now Okasaka is in Japan, if I'm not mistaken. Um, I just love food. You know what I mean? But like I said, there ain't nothing like soul food. I'm a chillin', eating green, fat back eating motherfucker. And I don't care who don't like it. I got a lot of friends who be all like on some anti pork shit. And I don't bust they balls about it. And you know why? Some people's grandparents lived to like 80 and 90 years old and they ate some other pork chops and shit all their life. It's nothing like some smothered cabbage and cornbread. You know what I mean? And I make a mean smothered cabbage. Boy, I take a head of cabbage. I dirty work that. I fuck that cabbage passionately in a skillet, baby. Ooh, I like smothered cabbage with hot water cornbread and a side of salt pork, fried crispy. Now that's some eating. That's some eating. Yes. Like I said, my first husband, he was just, when we finally got our own place, that motherfucker was like, I cooked for him. And that motherfucker was just like, God damn, I didn't know you could cook. And I was, I think it was like a really one of those fucked up misconceptions that, you know, maybe an attractive woman could not cook. And that motherfucker was shocked. I remember when he and I were together, I cooked the dinner. It was a Sunday dinner. And I would never forget who came to my house. It was, of course, my then husband, this guy named Harv. He worked at Bad Boy. Eric Sermon from EPMD. And the guy from the movie Juice, the little chubby one. And I cooked a spectacular fucking dinner, and I remember the kitchen was just, they were sitting down eating. It was quiet as a church mouse, and I was just like, my job here is done. But then about 2 weeks later, I was asleep, and it was probably about 7 in the morning, and my house phone rang, and I answered it, and it was because back in New York, and oh, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So it was early one morning. I was asleep, and my house phone rang because I've always been a bitch who kept a house phone. And this was like well, it wasn't pre cell phone time, but I had a house phone. And my phone rang, and I answered it. And somebody was on the other end saying, "Yeah, I heard you really know how to cook." And I'm like, "Hello, hello." And I'm asleep. Fuck. I'm like, who is this? It was it was Ed Lover calling me from his morning show in New York early in the fucking morning. Like motherfuckers really didn't know I knew how to cook, but apparently word has spread that the bitch knew how to throw down, and I did, and I do. Fuck you guys. Where's my whatchamacallit? Oh, this chair eats shit. But yeah. So, people start finding out that I actually knew how to cook, and you know, um, I guess motherfuckers don't be thinking a lot of women can't cook though. And I think that's where a lot of men be like leery about shit because some women can't cook, you know. And if you were involved with a man who mama could cook, you had big shoes to fill, you know. But I'm not trying to sound funny, but I cook better than most motherfuckers' mamas that I've been with. Now I'm not, ain't no throwing shade towards your fucking mama, but I, I slaughter your mama in the kitchen. It's just that simple. Mm. And I got my fucking gumbo feast getting ready to come up on November 6th. My girlfriend is flying into Chicago. One of my other girlfriends might be flying in from New Orleans, Nolens. She's had my gumbo. She had my gumbo 2 Thanksgivings ago. And she was just like, girl, she was like, this is some of the best gumbo I ever had in my life. That's coming from a motherfucker who was born in Louisiana. You hear me? Hold on. Have to ring the bell on that. She was born in Louisiana. So for a motherfucker born and bred in Louisiana to tell my Midwest born ass that my fucking gumbo was ridiculous. She was like, Roxanne. Let me tell you how much she liked my gumbo. She said we should open a restaurant. And we were going to open a restaurant. And we still might do it, but I'm working on some other things first. I got to do this music shit first and get some more money in order to open up the restaurant. But we were thinking about opening up a soul food restaurant, kind of upscale, but approachable with all the good Southern shit. All the shit that put you to sleep after you eat it. She said my gumbo was ridiculous. Girl, Gina, I'm not gonna sit down and write that shit out. Now you can come to Chicago and sit down and write it out for me, and we could publish that motherfucker together. But I ain't gonna sit down and write all that shit out. No. And there is a woman who she is one of my subs, and her family is from Louisiana, and she gave me a tip on some roux. Man, this pot of gumbo that I'm making November 6th, 2023, right here at my motherfucking house for my friends and my family is going to be, that shit gonna be epic. I'm going to go buy a whole hen at this store here. Gina, we have to talk off of here then. From a store here in Chicago called Wild, W-I-L-D, Fork, F-O-R-K. Look it up online. Look it up. Wild Fork, W-I-L-D-F-O-R-K. I'm going to buy a whole hen and I'm going to boil that hen in chicken bone broth, vegetable broth, and a few little seasonings. I'm going to boil that hen until that meat falls off that fucking carcass. When the meat falls off the carcass, I'm going to take the bones and I'm going to discard them because I done got all the marrow, all the goodness out of it. I'm sorry, Black Diamond. Come to Chicago and eat, sweetie, okay? November 6th. And I'm going to take all the meat off and I'm going to put the chicken meat to the side. And I'm going to build my roux. And then I'm going to put the chicken broth into the roux. And I'm also going to use a can roux. Well, it's a jar roux. And a jar roux. Berta. I'm going to order this jar roux. And I'm going to add that. Then I'm going to re-add that chicken. I'm going to do 2 or 3 packs of andouille sausage, but I'm going to put the andouille sausage in the oven first and let them brown and crisp. Then I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to add shrimp. I'm going to add maybe a few crawfish. I'm going to put some crab legs in there. I'm going to add a little bit of okra, baby. Some bell pepper, onion. You better stop playing. My mother taught me how to make gumbo. And you know what else I know how to make real good? Chowder, seafood chowder. I'm going to tell you a story. It's a Roxanne story. Many, many, many years ago, I This is when my husband was just like a regular street cop. And he was working on the inside this particular day. And I made some seafood chowder. He knew I was making it. He couldn't leave the station. So I bought him a nice big piping hot bowl because he didn't work too far from where we lived at the time. I took him this nice piping hot bowl of the chowder and I took him 3 slices of crusty French bread with French whipped butter on the side. Okay. The good butter. So the people at his job were like, cops are always hungry. I don't know. They're always on some fat bastard shit. So everyone tasted it and they were like, hey, next thing you know, the house phone's ringing. I'm like, hello. And he was like, hey, do we have any more chowder left? I'm like, yeah. He was like, but can you bring some up to the job, some more? And I was like, okay. I took it up there. Next thing you know, my phone's ringing off the hook. And they wanted me to make them a pot of this chowder. And I was like, well, I'm not going to lie to you. It's expensive to make with the seafood and all that other shit. Those motherfuckers put together, they passed the hat around and they got all the money that I needed to make this fucking chowder. Only problem, I didn't have a pot big enough. I had to go buy a big ass pot. But I went and bought all the shit for the chowder. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. Making chowder is very easy. It's just a few components. Bacon, onion, heavy whipping cream, fish stock, fish juice, a little white wine sherry, crab legs, mussels or oysters, little scallops, little bitty scallops, corn, and fresh parsley. So what you do is you take you some bacon, right? Instead of doing it on the stove, I put my bacon in the oven. You cook your bacon in the oven, right? Then you take your bacon out the oven. And all those drippings that are in the bottom of your skillet, pour some of that oil into a cast iron skillet. You take your bacon, take it off, put it on a paper towel, and just let it sit there, right? You saute your onions, right? And then in a separate pot, you add your fish stock, heavy whipped cream, but not whipped cream. No, not heavy whipped cream. Heavy cream. A few of those, fish stock, and you just stir, and you might add, just stir. And when that comes to a boil, then you add your seafood to it. You add salt, white pepper, or black, finely ground pepper for taste. And, maybe a little crushed red pepper. Then you add your seafood, because seafood doesn't take long to cook. And you just stir and everything cooks and it thickens. And then that bacon that you cooked initially, you take that bacon and you can put it in a food processor or you can do it by hand, but you chop it up nice and thin and you dump that in there too. Voila, it's done. There goes, and you add some potatoes. Now, what I like to do, I'm sorry, son, what'd you say? Yeah, just take the top paper off. And if it's not if it don't have no whole bunch of oil, hey, Alex, Oh, sorry. If it doesn't have a whole bunch of oil on it, kind of roll it up and put it back in the parchment paper thing so I can reuse it. Thank you, son. Until it gets brown, bread color. I'll be back there because I'm gonna come look at the meat. So you just add the bacon and So I was saying with potatoes, I always just go to the freezer section and I just buy the little tiny diced potatoes and I just dump that in there. And with the potatoes, the starch of the potatoes will also allow your broth of your chowder to thicken everything. I can cook anything. I ain't gonna lie. Fuck, I would marry me. Let's go look at this. Ah, I touched it again. Okay, let's go look at these lamb chops, you all. That's how you know you got old, because every time you get up, you go. Oh, it just smells so fragrant. It smells so nice. What you doing? Alex, put the whatchamacallit up. Ooh, here it is, you guys. Wait a minute. Settings, camera. Da-da. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, it looks so pretty. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay. Look at that. Now let's just do a little touch. It's hot. They're not overcooked. And there goes. It smells so good in here. Ooh. I did that. I did that. Yes, a bowl with some hard, crusty bread. I'm gonna have to make those potatoes because they already unthawed. Some express mail. I wish I could. I wish I could. It would be nice. Straight on some jets and shit. They look absolutely beautiful. Yes, you guys, those turned out great. Great, great, great. I'm very pleased. Very, very pleased. But now that those potatoes have unthawed, I'm gonna have to make them because I don't want to refreeze them and you know, no shit like that. I don't eat my shit, and I also eat some greens with it, shit. But I forgot about the macaroni. But it's not even that much macaroni left because the boys have been eating off the macaroni for days. So you know, a girl does a little something, something in the kitchen. I work a little magic. Can y'all believe I broke my fucking nail? Oh my God. I'm gonna have to put some more glue on it before I go to sleep. But yeah, we've learned things today. We learned that the reason why they call the state of Seattle, they call it the Emerald City, is because it rains and it's very green. Um, we've learned how to make seafood chowder. We've learned how to make some gumbo. And You all just in generally know that I know how to cook. But I am doing my gumbo on November 6th. And that is also my son Jack's birthday. So yeah, I'm very excited. And those lamb chops look divine. And what, you know, wrapping them, they like to call it encasing in the cooking world. Encasing a meat with bacon helps retain moisture because of the bacon drippings and whatnot. So I don't know. I just pat my own self on the back, just like, you did that, girl. And I did. So the croissants are in, and I'm just feeling really good. I'm feeling really good. I have nothing to complain about. Blessed and highly favored. Hallelujah. So, yes. Do you like do cocoa butter? What, as far as cooking or like on my skin? Because if it's for skin, I don't use a lot of cocoa butter on my skin. I do have coconut oil also by Shea Moisture. I keep it in my freezer because it melts so easy, and I use that in the winter on my feet in particular. Because boy, my feet can go from from classy to ashy. No, coconut oil, just coconut oil, not too much cocoa butter. Good coconut oil on the feet and on the hands in the winter. Just really seals in moisture and stuff like that. Or on my face in the winter. Just glob it on before I go to sleep. Be shiny than a motherfucker. But it keeps your skin pretty. You know, as a black woman, and hell, I know all y'all black. I believe um, just us, our melanin, our melanated skin, it just acts different. You understand what I'm saying? But we can retain a lot of youth with moisturizing your skin. It means something. It means something, and everyone needs to do it. People don't do it enough. Wintertime, I may put that coconut oil on my feet and wrap my feet in saran wrap and put on socks. I will sleep in that shit because I don't like my feet to be dry. And when I don't do it, my feet let me know because that shit be looking like sandpaper, and that shit is not sexy. And y'all know I'm about everything sexy. So, but yeah. Oh, FYI, not cooking tomorrow. Not cooking. Just cleaning out that deep freezer the other day was just so eye opening. I was just like, God damn it. We still have fucking this. We still have that. That's how I found the fucking lamb chops. I was just like, what the fuck? I still have lamb chops, and I bought lamb chops. And these weren't the lamb chops I bought. But I was just like, well, it is what it is. It is what it is. But I do enjoy cooking, and I'm happy it's getting cold. And do you like shea butter? Well, the Shea Moisture Company uses a lot of shea butter in their products, but I don't use just a lot of raw shea butter. I don't. Um, I use it, oh, pardon me, in that scrub because it's incorporated in that scrub. But like I said, I'm a oil person. There's a gentleman, I think I told you all about him before. He has a company called Urban House Urban. He has, let me go get it. Hold on. Ugh. All right, I'm back. Sorry. But see, y'all be asking me questions and I have to go get the shit to show you. So it's called House Urban. This is a young man out of New York. And this oil, I have this one. And I kept this bottle. It's empty because I would like to get another bottle of this fragrance. This is possibly, good evening. Hey. Oh, thank you so much. And you know what's crazy? I didn't say your name, but I'm just going to put it out there because she just came in to show some love. Username is the person who told me about the roux for the gumbo. And she just floored me with that. Because I was just, and it was just crazy. I was like, oh, I wish they made a roux, a already made roux. And she was like, they do. And I was just like, what? And she directed me and I found it. And I'll be using some of that roux to make my big gumbo feast on November 6th. So please, everyone, give her a thumbs up and a pat on the back because I'm getting ready to fucking throw my ass in this pot of gumbo. Now, that's what I was saying. And welcome, honey. Love you and thank you for being here. House Urban. This is a young black man out of New York. And this is how much of this oil I have left. And as you see, there is nothing in here. This is the best oil I have ever used in my life. Now, I have other oils, but you have to order this and wait for it to come. So I use this shit real sparingly. I haven't used this. This is like I might be going somewhere type of oil or something. I don't even want to use this shit. This oil's so good. You put this oil on after a shower while your skin is still wet on my kids, and I don't put shit on my motherfucking kids. You will stay moisturized for 2 fucking days, hands down. And you'll still smell like whatever oil you get for 2 days. Please support this young man. House Urban. I never say nothing. Dr. Bonners, I said that before. The best soap I ever used in my life. This, the best oil. Now this shit is like $30-some a bottle. Last time I bought 2 bottles, Maddie took one. She found it, man. She was like, oh, I'm so happy, and just walked out the room with it. I was trying to keep my shit to myself. I didn't want to be selfish. But I wanted to be selfish. But she took my motherfucking oil. So I just got to get a few dollars and I'll give me some more of my fucking oil. But when I say you put that shit on, I put it from my head to my toe. And that shit soaks in your skin so good. And I can't even begin to describe. And I've only used it in the summer. I've yet to use it in the winter. So I'm seeing how it reacts with my body and my body's chemistry in the summer. I could just imagine what it will do in the winter. I cannot be around here with no fucked up ass skin. The bitch don't want to look dry. I purchased it from his company. It's called House. Hold on. Listen up, you guys. It's HAUS. And the word urban. House Urban. Okay? HAUS Urban. Go to his website. He has a website. and he has Beyonce endorsed this fucking oil. Now y'all know I love Beyonce. So if Beyonce endorsed something, god damn it, I'm gonna be like, yeah. And it's the truth. I don't say a lot of shit is the truth. I keep telling y'all, y'all have known me for a little minute and y'all know I'm real funny acting. This right here, between this oil, the Shea Moisture Exfoliating Scrub, and Dr. Bonner's Magic Soap Peppermint, for me, you can get what you want to get, will change the entire composition of your skin. That shit ain't cheap, you know. And if you are one of those people, I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all. I don't shower every motherfucking single day. But if you one of those people who want to shower every day and use that, I would suggest you buy, how does it smell? Oh, Black Diamond. I wish I had smell-o-vision. It is not overpowering, but if you use it after a good hot shower, you don't have to. If you want to put on your favorite perfume, you don't have to put the perfume on your skin. You can just hit your clothes with it. It smells wonderful. I mean, it is the best oil I have ever used, ever, ever. And he just came out with a fragrance oil called Virgo. I have not smelled that. I went on his website. The shit was sold out. Sold the fuck out. I really hope that he comes back with it. But please check his website out. Look at his oils. Order some oils. House, Haus, Urban, Urban. Check his oils out. He is African American male. Check him out. Try it. If you don't like it, I mean, shit, you tried it. But I guarantee you will like it. And if you buy it and you like it, let me know. Let me know you like it. Let him know. Follow him. If you are on Facebook, Instagram, follow him because I follow him on both. DM him, inbox him. Let him know that you're going to try it. Let him know that if you like it or not. He loves to hear from people who purchase his, his product. Very approachable, very kind, very down to earth young man. And he has come up with an oil that if I could buy like 4 bottles of that shit, it's 32 some $32 a bottle. I got other shit going on right now. I can't be doing all of that. You understand? But that shit is wonderful. That shit is wonderful. Like literally the best oil that I've used in a long time. It's that oil followed by the bio oil. The bio oil is a lot lighter, but this absorbs different. It absorbs in your skin really, really, really well. Yeah, seriously, try it. House Urban, Haus Urban. Do the www. Go look for him on Facebook. Look for him on Instagram. I promise you, you all will not be disappointed at all. If I was like a billionaire, I would be like money back guarantee. But I can guarantee you all are gonna like it. When you go on the page and you're looking at the oils, he gives you a breakdown of the fragrance so you can know basically what it smells like. You know what I mean? Like this one, I've been using it for about 2 months. As you see, that's where I'm left with it. But I'm in love with the fragrance, but it's not summery. The other one, the empty bottle, is more summery. This one is like a fall and winter. It's very it's very smoldery. It's very sexy. Um it's a good fall winter fragrance oil to wear after, you shower. And you don't have to wear any perfume. I don't have people say, "Oh, what is that?" I'm like, "It's the oil." I didn't even know someone else could smell it. But it's summertime, and hell, I'm walking around half naked any motherfucking way. So, but they can smell it on your skin. So try it. House Urban, HAUSURBAN. Check him out on Facebook, and please check him out on Instagram. Young black man out here really doing some big things, and he's a nice person. He's not a fucking jag off. Okay. I promise you, if he was an asshole, I wouldn't even plug him like that. And I wouldn't even give a fuck how good the product is. He's really nice. He's very kind. And he's been in my lives before and everything else. What does it have? Hints of lavender. You have to read the ingredients, the fragrance chart on each of the oils because it lets you know. This one gives me more of a, hold on. Oh, it just smells so good. It gives me like a sandalwood, vanilla, cardamom. Yeah. And I don't even know if those are the ingredients. Oh, wait a minute. You're going to have to look it up. It has grapeseed oil, radish extracts, rice, and rose hemp. But I definitely smell sandalwood and vanilla in here. It's very warm. It's very soft. It's very inviting. It's not overpowering. And your skin will feel really great for 48 hours. Easy. Very nice. Check him out, House Urban. Tell him Roxanne sent you. Instagram, Facebook, HAUSURBAN. Please follow him, purchase, and let me know what you think about it. Let him know. Seriously. We got to support one another. If we don't support one another, who in the fuck's going to support us? Really nice young guy. Really nice young guy. So, and once they get your order, they let you know to be received and then we shipped it. It comes packaged very well. And Maddie took my fucking shit, man. I'm just like, fuck. But I'm going to give me another bottle. I want to try the Virgo, but it was all sold out. And when I seen it was sold out, I just went and bought me a pack of cigarettes. But I do want you all to try it. I want you all to support it. And anything that I see, or once again, if you all find something and you want to share with the sub family, please let them know. Sharing is caring, and we have to keep our shit cute and sexy around here. Can't be doing no ugly girl shit or ugly guy. All right. So, on that note, my loves, thank you for being here once again. Shea Moisture, Exfoliating Scrub, Walgreens, CVS, or Target. Check for it. Your body will thank you. House Urban and Oil HAUSURBAN on Facebook and Instagram. I don't know if he has a Twitter. He's young. He probably does. Young people usually have all that shit. Snapchat, this one, the daddy, baby daddy, and all that other shit. I don't know. I just have Instagram and Facebook. Okay, but check him out, and I will be taking pictures of my beautiful, beautiful lamb chops, and I will be posting them. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. You are fucking salt of the earth. And I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. We ain't talking about shit. Somebody gonna have to come up here with me tomorrow though. So that's it. And pray for my nail. And it would be this, but that was God's way of telling me, stop fucking throwing my finger up all the time. I'm always like, I broke that motherfucker. But I'm gonna get it fixed. I'll be back. So anyway, I love you guys. Thank you for being here in the Lady Lounge. If you haven't already, please hit the like button, and I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Black Diamond, I need to talk to you, so I'm going to hit you. Bye. Love you guys.